Hey, my name is John Barry. I'm making a video that I should have actually made a long time ago. For a long time, I didn't make this because I felt shame. I was scared. I was embarrassed of what other people would think. And I've finally been told by a lot of colleagues that I need to make this video, not only for myself, but also to help people that are out there that could have been scammed by a guy named Com Mirza. You may know him as a different name, but in the marketing internet world, he's known as Com Mirza. He lives in Dubai. My experience is that I invested in 2 investments totaling $500,000, and I have got some of that back, but a big chunk of it I had to write off as losses. I'll jump into all the details when I get on the computer. Anybody could jump on a camera and say, hey, I lost all this money. I'll show you proof. I know people are going to be asking for it. I did not invest in Habibi Coin. I have no idea about that. But I do know that there's thousands of people that invested with Com and were not given what they were promised. That's all I know. I can't answer any questions about that. So I'm just here to tell you my story, tell you some lessons that I learned, the facts. Some people have asked, why am I finally coming out? I think it's the right time. I've worked on myself surrounding this. I've talked to lawyers here in America. The costs are way too prohibitive to go after Com. It's taking good money, chasing after bad money. It makes zero sense. Why am I gonna take out a lot more money out of my pocket just to go after money that's probably not even there? I even contacted lawyers in Dubai, and same story there. It costs between $2,500 to $3,500 just to put a filing in, and then additional 12 to 15 to 20,000 estimated dollars to go after him, which in the end, who knows if what's going to come out of that. I find it interesting that you have to spend a lot of money to get so-called justice. And so I'm doing my part right now of making this video, making it known of my dealings with Com, and that there are a lot of other people out there that have had issues dealing with Com. I hope anybody considering doing anything with him sees this before. I hope y'all share the message, get it out there. So let me just jump over to the computer and tell you a little bit more of the dealings with Com. And before I continue, I want to address a couple things that should be addressed. A lot of this has come out over the last couple years, and people are trying to post about it. For example, here on Quora, people are asking if he's a scam or not. And it's very interesting of people getting put down and made fun of for coming out against him and providing proof. So I'm just making this video to show that there are a lot of people out there, and people are, making people feel guilty about coming out. Obviously, I had a lot of greed, and I accept that. I don't need people's investing advice. I'm not looking for kickbacks or anything like that. I am fine. I've made a lot of investments. Investments have done well. Some have not. This was definitely a learning experience for me, and so I did not put my life savings into this investment like other people have. I feel for those people, and that's kind of like why I'm bringing this part up. So obviously you can stop watching now, but I'm about to show you some of the proof of my claims. So because I know a lot of people are going to ask for that. If you've heard anything at all, this is in the Gulf News, talking about Com Mirza. There's a lot of people that have come out. Com actually came out against this article, saying that it's not true, and it's interesting to his reasoning behind it or whatnot. So you could type in Com Mirza into Google. It'll be the second result here on Gulf News. As you can see, there's a lot of other people that have been duped by him. So let's just jump right into it. I met Com at a marketing event, as I mentioned before. He's posted a lot of videos. People have posted things throughout the years of working with Com, how amazing he is, his billion-dollar mastermind. He's been in a lot of seminars, and so that's how I found out about him originally. He made a post about investing mastermind, as you see right here. This was posted on August 6, 2016, where actually paid, I think, $15,000 to go to his investing mastermind, which was in Dubai, of September 2016. When we were there, we did all kinds of stuff. He definitely schmoozed us, took us around in his Rolls Royce. We went on yachts. he did it up for us. And everywhere we went, we ate fancy meals. He knew the owners of every single place. He told us that he was business partners with like the owner's cousins and whatnot, as you see here. Again, this was like one of the nicest restaurants in Dubai. Us going out. About the mastermind, that's really what sold me on investing with Com, is that he's super quick, super smart at the hot seats. He actually gave me a lot of great advice that I was able to implement in my business and to get great returns on it. So he is a very smart man. I give that to him. If he used his business knowledge for good, I would love to see what his real businesses would look like. While we're there, of course, he talked about a lot of investments that he is in. Allegedly, he talked a lot about potential investments, and it was interesting because he was never high pressure or anything like that. But we talked about our financial goals and how certain investments would be able to help us get to those levels, which is the greed part, because a lot of the investments that he talked about were 20, 30, 40% guaranteed returns, and he talked about how guaranteeing them with his own money, which should have been a huge red flag looking back. So the first investment was, as you can see here, we had a contract between my corporation and M Ventures, Com Mirza, for $300,000. The return would be 25% each year for 2 years, as you see here. On 11/8/2017 or 2016, I sent him $300,000, and I continued to get emails from him. I got excited about the growth. Talked to him again, and the original one was supposed to be for a real estate investor that's in America that was flipping homes and he needed capital. That was the story. And the second investment was for stocks, as you see here. He went on to talk about they had a proprietary system where they were able to get those kind of returns, which again is a huge red flag. I sent another wire January 4th, 2017. Again, here's agreement, $200,000 for 32% return between my corporation and his corporation. So after the investments were made, everything seemed okay. He continued going around creating new ventures and whatnot. And so I thought everything was fine. He came to Austin. He met my girlfriend. We went out with friends. He was actually in town looking at one of my friend's businesses to purchase. And so I felt that he was a very knowledgeable investor still, wise businessman, and continued on. December 4th, 2017, I got my first payout from the first investment, which was scheduled $59,980. So, of course, everything seemed fine. The second payment for the second investment was coming due, and he was slightly late with that, and he was only able to pay half of it. So on February 14th, 2018, he sent me $29,980. And this is an email I received when news was breaking about his partners coming out about how he was a scammer and whatnot. I contacted those guys because I knew one of them, and some way he found out, and he kind of pressured me into not coming out at that time. I let them know, I was like, hey, I'm not going to say anything because I have been getting my payments. I didn't know the truth of either side. This email here, I got this, and he sent the second half of the payment, which wasn't the full amount, but it was close enough. It was $26,980. So yeah, I've kept my mouth shut until now. Tried to keep in contact with him. As you see here, I notified him that our final payments are coming up. The principal was due, and he comes back saying, hey, they're both for real estate deals. As you saw earlier, they were both not real estate deals. And ends up that he says that they were builder in Dubai, which we originally talked about is that the builder was supposed to be in America. And now he's talking about that it was his project in Dubai for both of them. So he sent a video of these projects that he said were 85% done and one was done, but the images or the video that he sent, which is not viewable now, were partially done home. This was my last contact with him, February 10th, 2019. It is today, October 3rd, 2019. I have not heard from him. All I see is his Instagram posts, his Facebook status updates every once in a while. Of course, if Com is willing to send me my final payments, I could take this video down. I'll make a new video saying, hey, it's been paid. Highly doubtful he does not return anybody's replies, comments, emails, phone calls, whatnot. If you do have contact with him, please feel free to share this with him. Anybody that's thinking about investing with Com Mirza, Aziz Mirza, giving him any type of money at all, please consider this. Do some research. Mention this various times throughout the video. I was blinded by his generosity, his kindness. I was blinded by my own greed. Make sure to take steps back. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Definitely never invest your life savings into any one project. Yeah, feel free to share this video with anybody out there. Please don't send me investment advice or investment opportunities. I'm not interested.